Good evening. Good evening. It is Wednesday, October the 12th, and I had no plans of going live. This is Queen F of Ari'ze Network and Ari'ze Women Network, but I'm kind of gearing toward maybe changing the name to Ari'ze Network. I want to include everyone. The network was never just for women. It is for everyone. You know, breaking news. We have Arise Sports. We have Arise documentaries. Things that inspires and motivates, and that's pretty much what we like to do, and that's across all genders. So I want you guys just to sit back and just I want to talk a little bit about what's the current news that just broke with Brandy Norwood. First of all, as you can see in my thumbnail title, Life is Hard, Be Kind. And I shortened it because it's be kind to people. That's pretty much, the direction that I'm trying to go with this. Wow. Someone told me once, it's not good to get on YouTube or get on the live stream when you're not like feeling your best, when you can't inspire people. If you can't encourage them, don't get on. Nobody wants to hear the gloom and doom. But you know what? I beg to differ. Nobody feels perfect all the time or good all the time. Nobody's in perfect health all the time. I personally don't feel my best, little tired. I had an appointment, took care of some health issues to just to kind of, keep up on my health. But and that's pretty much where we are, to come full circle with that health. Speaking of health, we're gonna talk about Brandy Norwood. Brandy, who is well known, of course, for her Moesha sitcom that came on in early 90s, and the singer, she's very talented. And recently we just found out that she had a health scare. As far as I know right now, she's doing better. Um, they said that she pretty much made a statement on her IG, and she did say that she was experiencing some dehydration. Just to give you an update, she was rushed to the hospital, and she allegedly had a seizure. But she did say on her Instagram that, yeah, the doctor's telling her to get some rest. She really needs to, take time out to get herself together as far as, get her rest on and just try to take it easy. And she said something about nutrition also, get her nutrition in order. So let me see if I can put on this layout here. I want to put my layouts here. I want you to hit me in the comment section if you have any updates as far as if Brandy has, stated anything other than what we already know is that for now she's better. Well, I won't say she's better. She didn't say that. Let me scratch that. She just said that the doctor said that she need to get her rest. And just, she was suffering from dehydration and low nutrition. I don't know. There's some new thing out where people are losing weight in Hollywood. And I think that I don't know if she's taking anything or if she's not eating right. But I know that in Hollywood, of course, they have these standards. Everybody wants to be pencil thin. Everybody wants the cat eyes and pencil thin waistline. I don't know. It's like is everybody going to the same what do you call those doctors that they get their little face fixed up? Not that I'm saying anybody's doing that. I'm just saying I'm seeing a lot of cat ass. I don't know why we all want to have that cat ass. I even do that with my little mascara. Add the little Egyptian, coming up along the eye line. It's pretty, but everybody don't need to look alike. But anyway, enough about that. I'm just hoping that she's not, that Brandy is not, what is that when they don't eat a lot? She's not suffering from that, and that she does indeed. It's okay to watch your diet, but eat healthy, eat hearty. You gotta keep your body up, and you've got to eat right. I personally feel better when I eat, a healthy meal. I'm steering away from the 3 meals a day because it's unnecessary. I feel totally extra full when I eat 3 meals. 2 meals is good enough. And portion control is so important. So, yeah, Brandy was hospitalized. There's a lot going on with that situation. Been hearing about her brother Ray J, their videos coming out and things of that nature. And I'm sure that she probably has concern about her brother, you know, because word is, and this is allegedly, that he has been really, I guess, in a state of depression. And I don't know if he said the S word, that he felt that way, but hopefully he hasn't. Which brings it back to the thumbnail. Life is hard. Be kind to people. You don't know what people are going through, lovelies. Please be kind to them, including myself. We sometimes we're harder on ourselves than we are on other people. Sometimes we're harder on other people than we are ourselves. Sometimes we show others more love and respect than we do ourselves. Be kind, be kind, be kind. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. You know, I'm praying for Brandy that she gets better. Um, Please, baby girl, do not let Hollywood overtake you. There's standards out there, certain waistlines they want people to have, and they want people to always be in a good mood and ready and everything in place, but that's not reality. These people are normal people. They cut like we cut, they bleed like we bleed, they hurt like we hurt. And then we got social media, which is not very kind to people. Social media can really bring you down. You looking down, you scrolling through the pages, and you're looking at these made up fake lives that people portray that they have. Even myself, I can have bad days and I'll just get online. I'll post a little smiley emojis and the sunshine and the pictures and the good mornings and all this and that positive stuff. In reality, sometimes we are hurting. We are hurting out here, y'all. Like they say, it's getting hard out here for a pimp. We ain't no pimps out here, but we out here trying to make it. But it's hard. It's hard. Life is hard. Be kind. Life is hard. Be kind. Be kind to people. You don't know what people going through. Just because it look like they all good, and they got their Benz and they Jaguars and they Rolexes and Gucci's and Gucci down and Lexus and all these material things, and it doesn't make you happy. You know, I personally have had pocket full of money and was still unhappy, and some of us suffer from depression. Some of us are borderline bipolar or mood disorders. We out here hurting, y'all. Even YouTubers, yeah, we out here, we making content and we bringing positive affirmations and you know be self healing and all of that, and the chakras and the positive vibes, and we're trying, but we are human. We hurt. Like Marlon Jackson said at MJ's memorial, he got to the microphone and he said, I hurt. That's all Marlon can squeeze out was I hurt. And people are hurting today. Poor Brandy. I don't know what she's going through. But baby, when you in Hollywood, you like an open book. People know everything about you. And like somebody said, some of the stuff is just not our business. That's their personal business what they going through. But when they hurt, we hurt. I was starting to feel really bad about Brandy when I read the headlines of her being hospitalized. And then the YouTuber came up and gave us an update. And he said that Brandy is much better. Well, I won't say much better. Forgive me. She is okay enough to do her Instagram story and let us know that the doctors are telling her to rest. She was dehydrated. Now, maybe her PR person did that and wrote that, but at least we know that she's in a safe place. Life is hard, be kind. So, the other breaking news is that, the other day, I'm going to make that last because that's something I really don't want to talk about. My girl, Whitney Houston, is so sad. The news I'm hearing about, but we're going to just first go to this other story, which there was a potential mass attack on Ohio University women by a deranged young man who said that he just wanted to kill women. And when they say body, scratch that. I don't want to get censored. Yeah, a young man was going to carry out an attack on Ohio University students who were women, but the authorities foiled the attack. Why so much hatred? Why so much pain? I know that people are hurting out there. I know they're hurting. But please don't carry out, your anger on other people. He said something in the article about being turned down by women, and a lot of other men felt that way. They were being rejected, and so he was going to carry this attack out. So these young people that we send off to college, baby, you better pray a layer of protection over them. Even the young school kids, when they go to school, put a layer of protection over them, over their lives, because there's so many insane people out there. They're hurting, but we're hurting too. But we're not going to carry out attacks on people because we're hurting. We ain't doing that, So, I'm glad they foiled that attack. There'll be others who will attempt to do other crazy things. So, like I say, prayer is a must. Then we got the different communities that are saying, this one brother got a YouTube channel. He's saying black people need to stop praying. This is actually in his thumbnail. He was like, yeah, black people need to stop praying. No, baby, I ain't finna stop praying. This is what my ancestors did. This is what my mom did. This is what my grandma did. This is why I'm still here. Okay? I can tell you about prayer. It does work. In 2004, I was in a major car accident and walked away. I wasn't totally healed. I was damaged and banged up now, which is why I experienced some of the medical conditions I experience now. But baby, I didn't have to make it out that crash. And I know it's through the power of prayer of my ancestors, my grandmother and my mother that prayed for me. And they say, when a person is in an accident and they are knocked unconscious, that when they come to, they actually are living another life, a whole second life. And that's the way I really feel. I feel like, uh, I'm like living a different life. I'm I'm a different person. You become more aware of surroundings. You become more aware of people. You have appreciation for life. You have appreciation for the small things. Sure, we go into depression. Sure, we have hard things that happen in our lives. True enough, we get angry, when we see others making it and looking like they're living their best life. It look like whatever we do, we got one step up, two steps back. How they say the 1-2 stepper, one step up, five steps back. But you know what? We keep on going. Life is hard. Be kind to people. You don't know what they going through. You really don't know what they going through, baby. It's hard out here. It really is. We got the greedy politicians that are spreading money all around in different countries. And here in our own country, people are starving. Senior citizens were promised monies and not getting it, through the campaigns. Oh, yeah, we're going to take care of the senior citizens. We're going to take care of this group of people. And nothing. We got some cities that give out stimulus still to their citizens, though. Then we got some cities that don't give stimulus out. So it's kind of like, wow, and inflation is abound. Life is hard. Be kind because you don't know what people going through. Then we got the breath Favre, and the silence. Finding out that he didn't know what that money that was it was given to him to allegedly build a football stadium for his daughter, the NFL Hall of Famer. He hasn't even been charged. Silenced by the league. This kind of took my taste away from sports too. I feel like just taking all them jerseys I bought and burning them up. Cause baby, if you're gonna conceal a big lie like that, and there were starving people that applied for welfare that were turned down, thousands of people, and give it to a multimillionaire, but not charge him with any kind of crime, that's a crime in itself. So the silence by the league, yeah, you pretty much taken some of our thirst away for the game. I like sports, but I had to take a back seat on that. Yeah, I'll just step up on my podcast because I'm not having it. Nah, you don't take advantage of people, the most undeserved people. We ain't doing that. Nah. So the other breaking news is that with the Whitney Houston, they've got a new biopic coming out on her. It looks really nice, and they keep doing all these biopics. But the horrific thing is that I found out through a YouTuber who had the actual documents. But anyway, it just looks like it wasn't what happened to her in 2012. It doesn't look like this little Hollywood staged thing where, oh, the movie star drowned in the bathwater. It didn't even sound true when it came out. But it looks like, that Whitney really struggled with whoever attacked her. There were marks, looked like on her body, like she was in a fight and that she was fighting for her life. And that really disturbed me to hear that. It really did. This is our beloved sister, and at least I thought, and this is what the news is reporting, that it was drug related. The word is that she didn't have any drugs in her system. Now here this is what we're in 2022, and this was 2012 that this happened. And all these years I've been thinking, and others have been thinking, that Miss Houston bodied naturally in a bathtub through drugs, and it looks like that might not be the case. This is all alleged. This is all speculation. I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't know what's true and what's not. So I am not saying this is all true. Um, this is merely, me speculating and reading the report, looking at the report of her body, and it ain't adding up right. But you know what? Nobody's gonna throw. I'm not throwing no darts and no names. I ain't doing no name calling because I think this is one of the reasons why Brandy's brother is in a state that he's in mentally depressed. All this stuff is coming up. Kanye West, he's got the audio and all this is just a whole bag of it's just everywhere. People are just wondering what the heck is going on. You know, poor Whitney, but I'm gonna let her rest in peace. I'm not gonna harp on that. I'm sure she's in a better place and the truth will come to light. I pray that those uh, people that their conscience, won't get the best of them. The ones that know they had something to do with it, their conscience follows them throughout their life until they are underground. Because this is really shameful. That we have Bobby Brown's sister. She's gonna come out with a book. And anyway, you know, I wish their family well. I wish the Brown family well. I wish the Houston family well. And we're gonna just let that go. So this is breaking news. I just wanted to bring all of this, let you guys know that life is hard. We're all going through something. Be kind to people. When you're on social media, you don't have to throw out advice. Sometimes look at your own media posts. Look at your own posts that you're trying to direct to other people. And look at the man and woman in the mirror. Are you doing what you're calling other people to do? Are you being a bully on social media? Are you being cynical? Are you throwing out innuendos? People need to really live their life and be happy and throw out some positive affirmations. But all this, negativity it just shouldn't be on social media. It really should. And sure enough, we all go through. We all want to share. When we're not feeling our best, and I suffer from depression, like half the world, half the world suffers from depression. We're low in melatonin from not getting enough sun, amongst the foods that we eat, and the magnesiums that we are lacking in our body, in our brains and stuff. So a lot of us suffer from depression. So I get it. I get it, but I try to stay off social media when I'm depressed. I thank God for my family members that I do have that I can go to and talk to, when I'm not feeling my best. And I suggest anybody else, talk to someone, let them know how you're feeling. You know, don't be alone in this world and just try to deal with life on its own, on your own. Life is hard. Be kind. Be kind to people. Be kind to yourself. You know, sure, there it looks like we're in another war and we're fighting other people's wars, and we're seeing blown up buildings and fires everywhere, and the tsunamis and the hurricanes and people losing their lives, and it's just really we're at getting at the world is wrapping itself up. So this is not it. This is not the end of the world. It's a new world that's gonna come, and it's gonna be better. And you know what? God is gonna win. And so get on the right side. It's too late to be trying to turn back. Like they say, don't turn back now. You've lived half your life with faith and growing up in the church and, doing positive things. Sure, the church is not perfect. Sure, a lot of people have been found to be wrong and taking advantage of young people in the church and things of that nature, or taking money from the church, taking money from parishioners and, this and that. But don't focus on that. Focus on the good that has been brought from your faith. Learning to weather the storm, learning to stand firm, you know hanging on and tying a knot, like they say. If you can look up, you can get up. So I just want to reach out, say, Brandy, let's keep her in our prayers. Keep Ray J, the Houston family, the Brown family. Pray for those undeserved communities that are being taken advantage of. Pray for clean water. People that have to build their own water in these third world countries. I feel so bad for them. When I'm running water in the sink, I'm conscious of how much water I run. Because I think about the women that have the babies on their backs that have to go, and the men that have to go and miles away to bail water to bring back to their tribe and community, making, something out of nothing from meals. So we're very fortunate here. Let's count our blessings. Keep everyone in your prayers. And I just wanted to bring you this breaking news and say it's okay not to feel okay sometimes. It's okay. It's really okay that you're not feeling on top of the world. This morning I was on top. I turned on some stepping music, Chicago stepping music, and baby, I felt good. So music, there is medicine in music. If you can, join my social media music group, Just Chill. Just Chill and More is a music Facebook on, Facebook. And so, you can go there, listen to some music, and you can, take your mind off what's going on for a couple of hours, post some music, chat with some members, get to meet new people. I'm thinking about having myself a little virtual stepping party. You ain't got to come here, but we can step anyway, baby. Step in your own home. Step in the name of love. Show support to the network. If you like to support the Rise Woman Network, you can cash at me, the producer, Queen F. Smothers, at $ Queen F Arise #3. And I do appreciate you coming in and just listening to me. Feel free to share this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And you be blessed. In the 70s, and sure, people did all kind of crazy things, but hey, they did them. They lived their life and they had a good time. And I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to Black Music Out of the Ashes, episode #1, Donna Summers Disco. And we're gonna feature on the next episode Sylvester. Sylvester's one of the other most influential artists of disco and NRG and soul music. Thank you for joining us, and be sure to like and subscribe, and be blessed.